morning. My name is Melissa Bell. I live at 6382 Deep River Road. I'm here to remind you of the obligation by law in which the County Director of Planning and Community Development is required to make the extractive use of 6464 Fredenberg Lake Road null and void. I think it's just important to discuss why we're really here, why we come. In 2020, an extractive use permit was granted in our neighborhood. The town board had voted 3-2 on a resolution objecting to this permit. Yet our county commissioner stated at the planning commission hearing that because it wasn't a unanimous vote, the township had no powers, no rights. Now that same commissioner says that he has the majority votes in Fredenberg, and that's all that matters, is the majority vote. So I definitely see, which is it, the majority or all? You can't say both. There were letters written to the township, to the county, and ARDC when we had our study. I collected them all, as I collect a lot of things. And there were 220 individuals that wrote. I actually have them listed out here. And 18 were in support of this permit, and 202 were against. Here's all the letters, all of them. People spend a lot of time writing letters. 202 people wrote against this permit. But yet, we're the 5 who speak, that we're the 5 who care about it, the small minority of 5. There's 202 individuals that wrote that care about this. Most of them feel comfortable coming to these meetings. I get sometimes letters and stuff that are anonymous from a good friend in Fredenberg. They don't want to say who they are, even to me. They're afraid to say who they are. I've given you the evidence stating that this permit was granted in error. There were 3 errors on the application, and the owner had and still has unresolved reclamation issues at another property. Our commissioner says that we are liars, that we are attacking the board, county employees, and others in the community. Everything that we do is recorded. Everything that we state has documents to back it up. Yet the majority of you commissioners stand silent, sitting back and letting this commissioner slander our reputation and try to impede our freedom of speech. It really is, it's been hard to watch as everyone stays silent. When we speak and we say something that is questionable, we are stopped and told to behave ourselves. Yet we have been called many names and unfounded. There's no reason for it. And you stand silent and don't defend the people, the residents. I'm sure you guys have to be wondering why this commissioner is working so hard to silence our group. I wonder that. I would have thought when this issue was brought up that our commissioner who represents us would have been the first to look into these concerns. However, this commissioner has gone to multiple town board meetings of ours, saying that everything's good, that there are no borrow pit compliance issues. But the facts that I've shown you have shown that there are borrow pit compliance issues. So we're hearing different information, but my facts show that I'm not lying. I've shown you the facts. So, really, why does this commissioner want to deny the facts that are being presented? Our group continues to speak at board meetings because not only do we don't like the verdict, obviously we don't like the verdict, but that wouldn't mean that we'd be here. If we just didn't like the verdict, go cry somewhere else. It's not your problem, okay? It's your problem because Ordinance 62 is not a guideline. It is a requirement to be followed by law. We grievance the county board to do the right thing. You were elected to represent the people and to protect the people. And right now, all you've been representing is a company that seems to be very protected. And that's been pretty hard. So again, these are all letters, and if people wrote twice, they only got to put their name in once. So all these names, it's a lot of people. A lot of people care about this place. Most, as are scared. They own businesses. They're afraid their businesses will be hurt. Their reputation will be hurt. They might not get services if their name is known. It was actually a while ago the person we're in the lawsuit with wanted the name of everyone who was supporting us. And people called me freaking out. Please, you cannot give those names out. You cannot give our names out. We cannot be known. So this is still a very huge topic in our neighborhood. And I ask you to please hear us and hear the people we're speaking for. Thank you.
Next up, Ms. Anderson.
Bruce Anderson, 4929 Fish Lake Road. If I am wrong, let me know. How many times have you heard that from Melissa? If I am wrong, let me know. It's an invitation. If we are liars, why would there not be a call or a meeting to someone and say, I'd like to meet with you. These are the points that are not true. If I am wrong, let me know. I've heard that so many times. I don't think anyone has followed up on it. No. From Duluth to Ely and all the points in between, our message has remained the same and supported by documents filled with facts and many points in between. The 6464 Fredenberg Lake Road Cup was approved in error. LTI did not meet the required criteria to be granted a cup. It does not comply with Ordinance 62. You can and you should rescind the cup. There is no timeline for challenging the validity of this cup. Any permit issued on the basis of a mistake in fact or law, whether the mistake is intentional or not, shall be null and void. The 6464 cup should be null and void. If I